Howdy. I hope everybody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Well, sort of, if you know what I mean. I would like to share something with you that I experienced today at work. They've introduced a new application they want me to put on my mobile phone. It's an application that actually tells them where I am so that I can sign in at the job and then sign out as well. And I'm just wondering if you people out there have experienced an application like this. If you worked for a company, I understand about clocking in and clocking out. I used to do that at a factory I worked at. But this is quite a lot different. But there is a kind of a problem with it, especially on my phone, because I don't have internet. Well, I do have internet, but I don't pay for internet for a bundle deal so I can be online on my phone, because I don't want to be online on my phone. I don't need to be tethered to the internet during the day. And I've told the company that's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to go out and pay for a bundle just so I can use this app. So they'll have to think of another way. And they are trying to think about it. Something like I can go on wireless maybe on their internet. And that's fine for me as long as it doesn't cost me money. But apart from that, it's a bit controlling, isn't it? Unpersonal. It's almost as if they have people working for the company they don't trust. And if they don't trust them, they shouldn't have them working for the company. And of course it also affects the worker, because they feel like they're spying on them and not trusting them, and it causes ill will. And a worker for the company can always get his own back to the employer. He can just not work so hard. Maybe try and skive off a little bit here and there. And why not? Look at the way they're being treated, like cattle. And I can foresee the future where you go to work for a certain company and you have to go into the office and they'll fire a chip into your neck or something so that they'll know where you are at all times. You know, like a dog maybe. So what do you people think out there of this new application that people are being asked to take on? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Or is it going to just cause more ill will amongst your workers? We seem to be really moving fast towards control and being dehumanized every day. I myself think it's a terrible thing. I mean, why not just give your phone to somebody, pay them to go to the work, sign in, and then leave the phone there, and then go and get the phone at the end of the day? I wonder how that would work. All I can tell you is what I'm going to do about it. If they figure a way where it doesn't cost me any money or anything, I will do it. And soon as the time is, I'll just quit work immediately. Whatever, I will not square anything up or finish that, I'll just go. And that's the way they want it, so that's the way it's going to be. And the worker will always win in the end. Many, many, many years ago, way before some of you were born, workers were abused by employers. So then there was unions, in the UK anyway. But the unions got too powerful for their own good. Because not a lot of work was being done and there was strikes all the time. So the government removed their teeth, and now they have hardly any power at all. Well, I'm surprised companies don't hire a really big couple of men that have whips that just keep on yelling and saying, "Get to work," and whipping them and whipping them. That's the way we're kind of moving, isn't it? Way backwards. Like I say, if you don't trust the man that's working for you or the person that's working for you for their timekeeping, then get rid of them. And I know that some people out there are thinking it's very strange that I do not want to be on the internet all day or at work or whatever because I'd be out of touch. I just don't want to be tethered to the internet. I've seen people who are tethered to the internet and they are just like robotic people. I've spent many, many years of my life not being tethered to the internet, and I can manage until I go, if you know what I mean. And when you're on the internet and connected to the internet, trust me, somebody or something knows where your phone is and what you're doing on it. And don't think for 1 minute they don't. Ciao for now.